Brightest blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Welcome to the Paranormal Priestess YouTube channel, and thank you so much for joining me here. And if you are new, welcome. My name is Elizabeth. I'm a quantum communicator, healer, and clearer, helping people with their spiritual awakening journeys. Today is going to be a shadow reading. So this is going to help us to get into whatever it is that we may be holding on to, anything that needs to be looked at and dealt with, so that way we can go through those transformations that are going to help us to grow and to align with our highest light, our best selves. So without further ado, I am going to be saging the space. I'm going to be invoking protection, and I'm going to be pulling a few oracle cards to help to support you. And please always remember, if something doesn't resonate with you, it may resonate with someone else. So just leave it. And if it does resonate with you, great. I would love to hear about it. Please leave some comments, of course, leaving with kindness. And I would love to be able to hear about your experience with these readings. Okay, so I'm going to be saging the space, and I'm going to be doing it for your space as well. Just cleansing the space. There we go. Cleansing all lower mental, emotional, psychic energies. Okay, and that's doing it quantumly. Okay, this space, your space, anywhere where there might be some lingering residual energy. And I'm going to be calling through protection through the powers of Source, Love, and Light, Mother Goddess, Father God, Jesus Christ, Source of all that is. I'm going to ask now that the 4 archangels with their 4 fires and 4 seals of protection, please step forward to hold, seal, and protect all sides of our energy fields, including in our physical space as well. Welcome to Raphael. Welcome to Michael, to Gabriel, to Ariel, 4 archangels with their 4 fires and 4 seals of protection. Holding, sealing, and protecting as within, so without. Thank you to Archangel Metatron above us. Welcome. Universal Protector. Archangel Sandalphon below us. Thank you. Holding the Earth grid, we have Archangel Metatron holding the Christ grid. Archangel Sandalphon holding the Earth grid. Thank you for expanding us with this light, making sure it's anchored within our heart and expanding us multidimensionally, and bringing your golden white fire, crystal white fire in the space, sealing it off, raising it to the highest vibration and frequency possible, and grounding the light in the space. Welcome to all. Okay, so the first deck that I'm going to be reading from is by Ines Segal. Heal Yourself reading cards. I love this deck. Really, I recommend it to everybody. We have the Chakra reading cards by Rachel Charman. And then I have Soul Truth Self-Awareness card deck. This is a really great one, pretty new here, by Brianne Hovey. I hope I'm saying it right. So let's see what's going to be coming through for the collective. And of course, I am setting the intention that this is going to be exactly what you need to hear out there. This is going to be the message for the shadow, what blockages or what needs to be looked at this time. Now, my cards tend to pop, so I better turn so that way it doesn't end up on the floor. There we go. Oh, okay. First card is take off your mask. Take off your mask. Wow. So this one, and it's card number 11, by the way. So 11 is always a gateway of transformation. But this is going to be about false identities. Right, where we're holding on to a false identity, an identity that might have helped us to get through or navigate life, but it's not truly who we are. So I'm going to listen in and channel and see what exactly the higher beings of light would like to tell you, word for word, regarding take off your mask. They said the fear of being who you are, who you truly are, is coming to an end now. It's coming to an end. So it's not about pleasing people, where it's people pleasing or just putting on this mask where it's making it okay or comfortable for everybody else. It's going to be just so vital that you are honoring who you truly are, your true expression. And they're saying that the mask definitely, there are patterns that are connected to the mask that need to be looked at. So certain patterns, certain behaviors where you were navigating life and to a point it was keeping you safe to be in those patterns and be in that mask, but it wasn't being authentically you. And you're here for higher reasons. You're here for so much more. It's going to be really coming out of your shell now and really expressing your true self. They're mentioning in particular with the masks, that there is a lot to look at that's connected to it with childhood wounds, childhood traumas. And that is really important. So although these masks can be developed from other lifetimes, society, of course, society has its share in that, but they are mentioning here about childhood wounds, and if there are fears of expressing yourself or being your true self, and you've been in this mask of perhaps, false archetypes. Perhaps you've been the good girl, the good boy, or perhaps the one that was to save everybody or be that superhero for everybody, the one to carry the burden that everyone looked to you and everything's on you. Whatever that means, it may mean something very in particular to someone out there and you need to hear it. But within the childhood wounds, within the environment, what happened within your history, it's going to help you to recognize where you've had false masks, where you've been in this false archetype or false archetypes, and the patterns and the behaviors that come with it. And they're asking for you to really be aware of this, be aware, because it's time for those masks to come off. Okay, so important here. I'm going to see if anything else would like to come through before I move to the next card. Oh, now this is for interesting. This is coming up for anyone who relates to being in a twin flame dynamic. They're talking about, in particular, divine masculines, with divine masculines facing this now with the false masks. It's coming up for them. And of course, a lot of those clues are going to be within their childhood experiences, how they grew up, how the environment shaped them. And so this is coming up now for masculines. I also want to have you realize that for your own masculine energy, because we all have feminine and masculine energy, this is also relevant. But they are mentioning about divine masculines and how their masks are really, it's very front and center now with their healing and transformation. So if that applies to you, it applies to your journey, please take it with you. If it does not, that's okay. It will still apply to your own masculine energy, okay? Okay. So let's go to the next card now. And these are going to be the chakra cards by Rachel Charman. And we'll see how this can support what we're talking about with the shadow of being inauthentic, false masks, hiding behind a mask, hiding to feel safe, hiding to please the world. So I'm setting the intentions for the collective out there with this highest good. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh. Wow, we really are having the soul healing. And okay. So soul healing, the soul star chakra. Wow, so the soul star chakra, this is going to be about truly healing your quantumly healing your energy and aligning with your I am presence, with your I am that I am. So very, very big healing is happening here. Very multidimensionally expanding now. That quantum doorway. Let's see what they say here. Yeah, it's exactly that. From what I'm hearing, it's about the soul expansion. It's the multidimensional expansion that is happening at a very accelerated rate right now. They're saying for all of you, and this is why you're going through so many intense symptoms. They mentioned the eyes. They mentioned so the eyes, the head area, the head space, the crown. Nervous system upgrades they're mentioning. So there's a lot, it's true, there's a lot of very intense ascension symptoms that are happening at this time. And so they really want to impress upon you that there is such a major multidimensional or quantum expansion that is going on with your energy to and you're bringing it's really quantum convergence, timeline convergence. It's coming into this oneness beyond time and space, 0 point. And it's so much right now. It's so much in the nervous system. It's knocking a lot of us out and being exhausted and having all of these different symptoms. A lot of it in the head, so sinuses and headaches and just feeling lightheaded and all of that. But they want to tell you that that's what's happening here. It's going through a major soul healing. So just stay with it, be with yourself. If you need to rest, drink water, hydrate, whatever you need to do. But it's going to be really important for us to know that it's all happening for us so we can really align with our true nature, right? We're coming out of the inauthentic and into the authentic. We're shedding our masks, our false archetypes, and we're coming into our true multidimensional or quantum nature. It's being activated very strongly. So that's what's coming through. So it's very much a hope there that yes, you're going through some transformation with the wounds, but it's all for the best. And I'm just going to pull one of these cards. It's called Soul Truth, Brianne Hovey, and I love these. Really quickly, what is going to be something for us to really think about? What is going to be the message to really think about to help us with the shadow healing right now, to support it? Up. Am I willing? Am I willing? Asking yourself, are you willing? Let's see what I'm getting on this. They're talking about being brave enough to face whatever that it is for you to face. So facing the false identity, the false masks, the behaviors, the patterns that come along with it, being brave enough to look at that, to feel out the emotions that are coming up that are connected to that. Are you brave enough to walk your path, to continue on, to go for what it is that you truly desire, your passions, your dreams? They're also saying, are you allowing yourself to just be? I heard that. Are you allowing yourself to just be? Or are you pushing and shoving yourself and forcing and really falling into all of these ego stories? Are you just allowing too? I know it doesn't say allowing here, but that's what I'm hearing. Are you willing to be able to do that? It's really supporting yourself. It's being brave enough to face the difficulties, to face the challenges. So however you relate to that, You know, there's going to be more that's going to come here. But I hope that this really is supporting you with your shadow healing. And if you are leaning into this, I do in-depth readings, channelings, also light language healings that are very shamanic, and they're going to help to get underneath a whole host of different shadows and blockages and help to activate you higher into your highest light. And it's very personalized to you. So if you're interested in that, theparanormalpriestess.com is the place to visit for that. But I hope that you enjoyed this channel reading, and always remember, from the heart of the darkness is born the light. Brightest blessings. Thank you to all who have assisted us today. Thank you all for subscribing to the channel, and blessings. Take care. Bye-bye.